All right. Hello. I didn't say anything important there anyway. Don't worry about it. I was just cussing about the whatever. Let's do this from the beginning. Ugh. So what I, as I was trying to say, 2 minutes before the I was about to go live, the internet connection failed on me, and that's why I had to drive for a few miles down the road to find the place where I could. I don't know what happened with the internet connection. I have no idea. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit confused right now. I'm trying to work on 5 different things just in order for you guys to hear and see what's going on. Let me see if I can find the chat. Yeah, but I think it should be good now, right? So let me just do like this. This is how it is doing it live. It doesn't work every time. Like 1 out of 4, and you're good. Let's see if we can get the chat there. Hope this works. Yeah, you guys, that's it, right? You can see yourselves now. I haven't been able to see anything from the chat, so anyway, sorry about the audio. Nice that you guys told me. Yeah, there was this trouble with the internet connection. Everything went crazy, and I had to move, and that was like 2 minutes before it was showtime. So that was nothing that I planned and nothing that I expected. But yeah, it should hopefully be working now, and there should be an intro somewhere here as well. Let's see if we can play that in a little bit. See if I can find it for you guys. It should be here, and just please hold on for a few more seconds. I really want to show you guys this intro. Not that I've worked a lot on it, but it's just something that I wanted you guys to see. Let me see if I can, so you get a glimpse of what we did here. Let's see if it's this one. Okay, and let's see if we can do the intro now. Then I don't know. I have no idea if this is gonna work. We'll see. Really glad I'm skipping this one. I wanted an adventure, but not that big. Love carrying this thing too. So easy. Sun is shining, no wind. You know what though? I love it. We don't need to see that again. All right, so I'll just move so you guys can see me. So yeah, that was our adventure. It was a really cool trip to do. Me and Frederick, we had such a blast, such a good time. It was extremely hard at times, not between the two of us and those things. That was fine. We got along fine and we had a really good time. But there was a lot of hiking, a lot of heavy carrying, and oh my god. And so much that you experience that you just got to be there to see it. So yeah, the adventure, if we start from, or the driving up, everything went fine, and then Frederick went with me on the boat, we drove to a boat in order to start my solo hike. And then they left me there and they drove back, and I hiked, I don't know if it was like 30 kilometers or something like that with the boat, tent, sleeping bag, and everything like that. Was so up in the mountains, so it was pretty heavy, but that was what I wanted to do, and yeah, I got it done. So there will be obviously a separate movie about that. I will put some more time and effort in doing that one. I really want to make it really nice. So that will take a while before it gets there, before you guys are able to see it. And obviously there will be another film about our the whole trip that me and Frederick did, and our hike towards Treriksröset. So that was that hike in itself was just amazing. I got to give so much credit to Frederick because, yeah, well, he's older than me, but he has Parkinson's, but he was still walking the whole way and doing it. So I don't know what to say about that. That was so amazing to see. We were both really tired and really knackered, but we did it, and we did it together, and that was the goal that we set out to do. So I'm really proud of him, and I'm so glad that he chose to come with me on this trip. He was a blast to have on the trip. We had so much fun. I'm sure he will be able to tell you more about that in future videos. Finally, we got to the point, as you guys saw at the end of the intro. In the water up there is, I don't know, it's like 1 or 2 degrees. But crazy old Frederick, he chose to swim in that spot. That is, I don't know, I haven't showered for days. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a nasty like that, but it was too cold to swim. But Frederick, though, he was swimming all over the place. So it was, yeah, I don't know, insane to see, but so much fun. So in order to get to Treriksröset, the northernmost point in Sweden, you have to go over to Finland. So that was something new for me. I've never been there, so that was a blast. And it was so extremely cold up there. But yeah, also another blast for us. We had a lot of fun. It didn't look like it was gonna be very much to it when we first arrived in a small town up in Finland called Kilpisjärvi. It was pretty cold, and we're like, okay, it was pretty gray. But once we arrived, we went to sleep, and then we woke up the next day, and the weather was pretty good. And we went up and we saw saw reindeers and all kinds of stuff. So that was such a blast doing that hike. My feet got really busted on my own adventure. I made a couple of beginner mistakes, I should say. I think I did. I should have paused more often and take my shoes off and take my socks off as well. I made a video about that. One of my first videos was about this, and I didn't do it myself. So yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have done that because now my feet are busted, and they were on that hike too, so we did not move fast. But it was exactly, Benny, you know how it is. But it was a lot of fun. All right, so we arrive at the spot, and then we were so tired, both of us. We were really exhausted, and we were like, okay, we need to go back now, and we're not planning to walk back. We're taking the boat. So the boat was another 3 kilometers away, and we were both really exhausted at this point. So I went ahead a little bit and tried to see if I could stop the boat, and we managed to do so. So that was, yeah, well, lucky, I guess, because we didn't know exactly when it was leaving. But yeah, it was so much fun. Anyways, what else? The adventure, we're gonna go in on a little bit more details on that one. Again, there is coming a movie, so you'll see how it goes. I hiked up. I should see if I can find the map here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but let's see. This might not be the best thing. Let's see if you guys can see it. No, let's skip that. Anyway, we started, and they dropped me off by the boat, and I hiked up the 3 miles, and then I slept in a cabin at Terekas. I don't remember the name. All right, yeah, that was the first night there. The second day, I hiked up to where the paddling starts. The weather was good in the morning, and then I continued up, and when I got there, the weather got a little bit worse, and it was starting to rain. Let's see what you're saying there. Yeah, I will answer that in a minute, Benny. It started to rain, so I waited and had some dinner, and just waited for the weather to improve. It didn't, and then it got kind of late, so I was like, okay, well, it's go time. And that was a really tough paddling back and doing all of that in the rain, and the wind was insane. Even though it was downstream and a pretty fast stream at that, we or I almost didn't get anywhere because of the wind. So I almost stood still and I had to paddle all the way, and there was a lot of rain and wind, so it was pretty tough. But at the same time, I really did enjoy it, because yeah, I don't know, I like those sort of challenges, and I'm out there by myself. I was completely alone. There was no signal, no nothing. So that was pretty cool to be in a place like that where you can only rely on what you know, and everything that happens is your own fault. There is nobody else to blame. Nobody forced you to go there. And yeah, everything was just your fault. So that was so heavy, but so much fun once I got back, and I was completely exhausted when I got back. And I just, yeah, the tent was all wet. Everything was all wet. You'll see that in the movie. So I stayed a night in the cabin, the second night in the cabin, and then just dried everything up and got a good night's sleep. And then I got out of there the day after. But it was a really amazing experience, and I got to see reindeers, saw fox, and a couple of mooses, even from the paddling back. That was really, really cool. All right, let's see, Benny. Yeah, well, I mean, we sort of did go into Norway, but just for a couple of meters, I guess. We didn't drove into Norway, anything like that. We just yeah, you know, when we were at the Treriksrøset, we just, you know, I flew the drone, and that was that was pretty much it. I think Frederick swam into Norway. I don't know if you did or not, but yeah. But no driving or hiking in Norway. I've been there. I'm sure Frederick has been there too. I went to Trolltunga. There's a movie on my channel, or a short film about that. But I'm definitely going back to Norway in the future. That is one of the most amazing places on earth. So many great places to see. I know me and Isabella went. When was that? Last year? Yeah, last year we went to. I forgot the name. What was it called? Preikestolen and Kjerogbolten. So Preikestolen is very famous. This like this really stiff. Or steep, yeah, really high up, and there's a cliff, and yeah, it just dives down like 700 meters or something like that. And then there is the Kjerogbolten, like across the fjord, and that's also like almost 1,000 meters up in the air. There's a rock that's stuck between two cliffs, and you can, if you dare, you can walk out on it. So we did that, and that was amazing. So yeah, if anybody's thinking about going to Norway, you should definitely do that. Will I go to Gotland this midsummer? No. Sorry. Not this midsummer. I'm sure we'll go there sometime. There is a national park there, Gotska Sanden, I believe it is. It's not actually in Gotland. It's a little bit north of Gotland, I think. So I'm going to go there and have a look at that for sure. Let's see if you guys... Not anymore. It's just about the sound. There's our man, the wilderness, Bear man. Yeah. Okay. So no more questions like that. Cool. Yeah, 1,000 meters, something like that. Yeah, Benny, have a look at those at the videos. I think you can go to my Instagram site, and or my Instagram profile is the same name. You can check it out. There is a picture of me standing on that rock. It's really worth the place. It's really worth going there. It was the hike up to the bolt is kind of tough. I don't know if Isabella will agree on that. It was kind of high as well, but it was really cool going there. And if you want to go out on the rock, be my guest. You're not cool. I was not cool when I was out there. It was yeah, kind of scary, but I did it. So I think you're right there, Jon, about the. I mean, all over Norway is so amazing. So I would definitely recommend that. What else happened in our trip that is worth mentioning? Like some highlights that are not. Yeah, like last night or this night, Frederick went out to yell at a truck driver at the stop where I filmed the commercial for this clip. So that was amazing. The car, I'm in the car now, so the car has been great. I think Frederick had a blast being in this one too. He has his own van or a camper van when he's not in this one. So, but this one is a little bit smaller, but it's great for these types of adventures. Uh, yeah, we were actually passing Dalarna. I don't know. Was it yesterday? Today? I don't know. I went by Stockholm and all those places today. So, but I'll take you up on the beer there, Benny. Next time, I'll let you guys know. We're definitely doing these sorts of adventures again. It would be cool to meet any of you guys. I don't know if you remember Magnus. That was a blast to meet him. We had a lot of fun there. It's just nice to see the people that you're shooting these videos for, and that you guys are actually real and out there. Same as Jon. I don't know if you see the hooks. Let me see if I can move right there in the back. I got the still using the everything here that I got from you. Hi Glenn, nice that you're here. Albert is I think my mom told me that he's sleeping, so he's at home. He's been sick. He actually went to the hospital a couple of days ago, so that's why I sort of hurried down, try to get there as soon as I could. But my plan is to go and I don't know, we'll probably wake him up when I get back home tonight. But I promised you guys a live stream, so I thought that I'll do that. He would be sleeping anyway. I know my mom will have something to say about that. Yeah, he is sleeping. Yeah, but he's been sick now the last couple of days, so yeah, but I think he will get better now that I get home. That's probably the cure. I don't know if you guys have any questions. I don't know what else to say. There is so much material that I got to go through to make this movie and show you guys all the best parts of the trip. We saw so many animals, a lot of reindeers. We met some really amazing people. I think Frederick can agree that Björn and Magnus were probably the top of the people that we met. Björn was the guy who drove me on the boat, or us out on the boat, to the beginning of the Padjelanta leden. So that was a very interesting character. He's from Kvikkjokk, where we went, and I don't know, very special dude. But he was a lot of fun. I don't know if there is any more questions or anything like that. No hammock was used. I used a tent and then the cabin, and then we slept in the car. There was some mosquitoes there, but not. They were there, but they were not super duper annoying. It's not, if you're more down south in Sweden where it's a little bit warmer, I think you would be more affected by them. But we were pretty good about it. So yeah, I think that would be the end of this absolutely terrible live stream. I'll see if I can do a better one next time around. I'm so glad and very thankful for everybody who watched and who followed me on this trip, and me and Frederick on this trip. Meant the world to us. Let's see what you're saying there. What was your... Can you write that again there, Pet? I can't see what you're saying. What was your... Yeah, we're glad too. I think it was a lot of fun. But I promised that I would have Frederick back before your 40th birthday, right? Let's see, what was your nice? What was your the highlight of the trip? Hmm. Uh, I think that the highlight of the trip was the one that you saw. I don't know if you saw the intro, but I'll see if I can play it again. Here I'm getting back. Really glad I'm skipping this one. I wanted an adventure, but not that big. Love carrying this thing too. So easy. Sun is shining. No wind. You know what though? I love it. What's gonna happen and how everything is. So I'll say that was the highlight of the trip when you know you get to the point where you lost all control and you just have to fall back and rely on your instincts and your guts and just go with that. And that was the main goal for me about this trip. Of course, getting to Treriksröset was one of them, but experience the solo hike and paddling up there in that scenery is one of the most amazing things, and I can highly recommend that. It is not for everybody. It is very heavy. You should be well trained and well prepared, and have some experience before you go out, and definitely before you go out alone. But that's what everything I do is about. My whole channel, the car and hiking and all the reviews and everything I do, it's about finding that adventure and just get completely caught up in it. So yeah, I'll leave that as I hope that's a good enough answer. But you know, when everything is crap and you have to find your way out of that problem and solve that problem, and really just fall back on yourself. The reason why I like that is because everything else fades away. You got to be in the moment. I know Isabella and I, when we were out hiking, one of the first hikes that we did, it was late. It's dark. It's always late and dark and raining when we're out, and we have miles to go before we get to the spot where we want to go to, and everything just fade away, and it feels so good once you make it. You get back, or you make it to the place where you want to go, and everything else just fades away. Your troubles at home and everything like that just fades away, and you're actually just stuck in that perfect moment. Even though everything is just absolute crap, it's raining, it's windy, but you're there in that moment, and everything else just fades away. I think that's the like tjusning, säger man det? The thing about it, when you find yourself lost in the moment, especially if you share it with somebody else. Like when we go out, like now I share this with Frederick, or if I share it with Isabella, and you get caught up in these moments. I think that's what it's all about, and you just have to rely on the friend or girlfriend or your partner, or whatever, who you got with you, in order to make it. And if you're like when I'm doing it by myself, if you're out alone, there is also a certain thing about that for me when there is nothing else to do but just suck it up and be in the moment and just clear your mind and focus on the here and now. I think that's the main thing. Yeah. All right. Let's see what you guys. Jon, if you ever want to hike, seriously, man, if you ever want to hike, me and Frederick talked about that. The chair or where Fredrik used to sit, this chair, or Albert's chair, Isabella's chair. If somebody else wants to go on an adventure, we'll do like a lottery or something like that later on. If somebody wants to go on an adventure with me, if you got what it takes in terms of equipment and physical, if you got the muscles or whatever, and if you really want to do that, that would be awesome to share that with somebody like I did now with Fredrik. That was really, really amazing. So Jon or anybody else, if you guys want to do that, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. And yeah, whatever goes. If you guys have any tips or any plans, let me know, and we see. All right, I think I don't know if you guys have anything else that you want to ask or talk about. We can do that, but if not, I think we'll cut it here in a minute. I'll give you guys some time to think of something, and then we'll cut it. Let me see. Who wrote something? Jon. Top moment in life. Yeah, I know what you're talking about there, Benny. Me and my buddy Jim, we went to Kebnekaise as well. Amazing trip. But it's always in these hardest moments where you find the best. When are you going live again? Never, hopefully. No, yeah. I got a couple of weeks vacations. We're talking about Legoland now. I don't know if that's live, but Albert, I'm sure he wants to go there. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Jon, I am back. I'm in Örkelljunga. I just passed the border a couple of like an hour ago or something like that. So I'm back in Skåne. That's a great relief. Home again. Hello, Harry. Nice that you made it. Hello, Mats. Yeah, I will be sleeping for. I will take like 3 showers, and then another shower, and then I'm gonna sleep for a couple of weeks, I guess. But yeah, it was a really amazing trip. I will be back home tonight. First, I'm going to my mom's house to. I'll probably wake Albert up, even though I shouldn't, but I missed him, so I'm gonna go and I don't know, bite him in the face or something like that. Whatever you do as a parent these days. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then it's vacation time. I'll be working on the movies. And probably I will release the road trip movie first, and then the second one. We went. That was another great thing from the trip. There is in. Yeah, I do, John. I do. Benny, about the sauna in Malmberget. Is like what's it called? Not cave. Vad fan heter gruva? Mining city, really far up in the north. We went there and we wanted to go somewhere and just, I don't know, take a shower and swim. There's a swim. Yeah, I will, Mom. There's a swim house in Malmberget. It was the most, I don't know, most incredible place we've ever seen. It was supposed to be like a swim house for kids and everybody, but there was like 1.5 pools, and it was it was crazy. But there was a sauna there, so we got some sauna action going, and then we got the F out of there as soon as we could, because that was not a good place. But anyways, yeah, we did it. Iron ore mine. Yeah, iron ore mine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick with mine. I think that's the one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll get a haircut and fix my beard and just look less like a caveman on the next video that you'll see, or the next new video from this point on. Glad that you guys enjoyed the live stream and that you had a lot of fun with this, and that you guys are being a part of this adventure. It was a blast having everybody on. Really good questions, and really nice with the support. What else? I was gonna say something else. Yeah, Magnus, again, I cannot thank you enough. That was a blast. And to everybody that's been on the chats and everybody at home, I miss you guys. It's gonna be nice to be back for a couple of days, and then we'll see what we do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know if we're gonna do more live chats, more live streams. I don't know if it's a hit or not. We'll see what it gives us. I'll see what you guys are saying there, David. Thanks for the update. Yeah, my pleasure, David. It's been a blast. Just sorry about the connection here. It was supposed to worked out different in my mind, but yeah, sometimes you gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome, right? I'm definitely doing these sorts of adventures again, and then yeah, I'll try to take you guys with me as much as I can. Thank you, Yuan. Bye, Gunilla. It was yeah, it was truly a blast. But there's videos coming, so you guys will see that in a bit. And yeah, again, I cannot thank you enough for the support and the fact that you guys came with me on this trip. Yeah, I think we'll cut it there. And you guys have an awesome evening, and thank you again so much. And I will see you, yeah, in a little bit. California camping? Are they still in Britain, or where are they? How do I get in contact with them? See if you get that one, Harry. Bye on. Thank you so much for the support. It's been great having you on the chat. Let's see if you get it there, Harry. I'll see. You know what, Harry? You know you have my I think it was Instagram, right? So let me know there, and I'll see if we can meet those guys. That would be awesome. All right, people. I'll see you guys in the next video, or the next coming videos, and then there will be more reviews and adventures and everything. All right, I'll see if I can find them. All right, peace out, everybody. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Take care.